I'm Will. I record under the name Baths, B-A-T-H-S. I'm 21 years old. I basically was classically trained on piano from the age of 4 to about 11 or 12, and I had a huge falling out with it. I was just bored to death and I had to stop. By the time I started playing again, or like sat down at the piano again, I didn't pick up any of the old music or any of the old classical stuff that I did. I just started playing. And I found that to be like 1,000 times more fun than anything I had ever played in the past. I just loved the idea of being able to do things myself. I started trying to teach myself how to sing. I started learning a lot more instruments and recording more and more and more and more and more. And it sort of is where it's at now. The name Baths came from basically when I was growing up. For me, my big escape and my comfort zone was taking baths and retreating into my own head after having watched like really, really crazy movies or listening to really crazy music and then just sort of absorbing it and like, I guess, meditating on it for a super long time. When I'm putting together a song and playing it live, I have to basically take the file that I made, the thing that I recorded, and deconstruct it. I drop all the stems of each song into the computer first. So it's subdivided into 4 channels: lower beat, upper beat, and then bass parts and melody parts. This part is just the melodic section, and this is all guitar that I played live, and I played the guitar through about 6 different times and layered them all on top of each other. And the way I get that sound that's sort of like sitar sounding is by playing an electric guitar, but not plugged into anything. So all the layers coming together sound like this. So there's background vocals and then that guitar. And then the bass line is also guitar and sort of pitched down and other stuff, a couple of layers of it. So there's a lot of guitar, 12 tracks of guitar in all in this one song. And then for the rhythms, I used a very basic drum sample thing that I edited. Like I had the bass drum and the snare and the hi-hat sounds, and I stitched them together. And then a much more kind of like eclectic beat on this one, and then when they're played together, the 2 rhythms come together like this. The button on the machine itself actually just turns the effect on and off. Like let's say I change the lower rhythm. If I'm doing this, like I'm putting a beat repeat effect on, which it makes it change, and the higher I move this up, it does all that sort of stuff. And if I have all the tracks mixed in, you can hear like. And this knob is the degree to which that effect is coming in. So if I'm playing with the rhythm like this and then making it faster in time and cutting things off, and like this makes the rhythm go very low. Here, I was just like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then I can speed it up again. And doing all of these sorts of things in time. With all of these different effects, it's all sort of like, every time I play live, it's like a game as to what's actually gonna happen. I get to like fool around with everything, all these effects that I've memorized that I have on the thing. And it's just like, it's really, really fun to play around with it and try and do like tricks, essentially. This is the dark world and